Your friend and mine, TheFilmTwit, coming to you live and direct from the depths of the Twit Cave with more Marvel heroes on this Marvel morning. Let's get started. Now, as you can see, we have left Star-Lord in the dust, and we are now playing as Vision, a character I've heard is kind of broken. So we're going to see how this works, if we can get him to rock out for us. I'm kind of undecided on which costume to go with. I'll stick with the Spectral for now, and then we'll decide later. Oh, forgot to throw these relics in the stash. Okay, and off we go to the raft. After a false start, I mean. We're going to try it on Heroic. I've got some yellows and some purples. And skip.
This should be an interesting look at the fall of our penal system.
Welcome to the raft, Earth's most secure prison. Until now. Here's the sitrep. The raft is under attack by Hydra, and supervillains are escaping from their cells. We need your help to stop the breakout. You'll need to do 3 things. First, reactivate security. Without it, we're working blind. Second, restore power. Look for a set of generators in the maintenance wing. Finally, lock down cell block Alpha. There are still Hydra agents and loose inmates,
I am not liking
so
my
expect
chances here.
Syntax error.
Yeah, maybe it won't be so bad. He does have a cool mechanic where he switches density from lighter than air to super heavy. Can't seem to hit with that melee attack, though. There we go.
Catastrophic damage. Seek shelter immediately.
Okay, so that still does. But his teleport is really slow and uses his dash visual. That's weird.
My gauges must compensate for this boost in power.
Oh, I unlocked the Kikoho. Alright. We're not here to just talk about Vision, though.
Additional reserve energy required.
That uses up power really quickly. Alright, we're also here to talk about yesterday's comics. I've got my list of comics right in front of me here, and I'm going to be going through them one by one. I'm going to try and avoid spoilers where I can. But, just be forewarned, you may hear some things that you might not want to hear if you haven't read them yet. And if you haven't read them yet, why not?
How unfortunate.
And smoked. Okay, first up, Action Comics number 978. This was a good read. This was an interesting view into the character. They're still doing this whole retelling of his history thing, where they're trying to set up the new mythology after they merged the New 52 Superman and the old Superman. So we got to see a lot of his time with Lois and how John works into the situation now and all that good stuff. All in all, I would say it was a good issue, not a great issue. It was missing a few things, but check it out. Batman Beyond number 7. We're right in the middle of a big ol' crisis of faith with Terry. What did I get? Where he's trying to decide if he really wants to be Batman. And we all know how it's going to end. We all know that he's going to end up being the Bat. What are his powers? Durability and energy. Well, that sucks. Okay, we'll replace those. Ooh, +4 durability. Yes, please.
I'm not going back in that cell.
Oh, shit.
Cannot engage without sufficient energy.
Switch density.
You're no match for a living laser.
Alright, that fan move uses up a lot of energy. Alright.
Down living laser. No wonder Fury speaks so highly of you.
Well, it's better. Marginally so, but still better. Batman Beyond is still a good read. I'm interested to see where they're going. They're hinting that this new suit that Terry's using is not safe for some reason. So I want to see where they're going with that. I'm going to keep reading it.
I am programmed to ask if you have learned your lesson.
I missed? How the hell did I miss? There we go. That 10-ton punch seems to be a one-hitter quitter. Black Panther number 13. This is another setup issue. We finally finished up with the A Nation Under Our Feet storyline. We're getting into the next storyline where it seems like Black Panther is going to be fighting some Snake Men, which I'm always a fan of Snake Men. Storm guest stars, so they're rebuilding the relationship between Storm and T'Challa, which is good. I think they work well together.
That should keep the rest of the cells locked up tight.
Next up,
I just wish you could have gotten
Hulk number 5. Folks, this is one of the most frustrating ass comics that I'm reading. I'm not saying that you have to make every issue a slobber knocker. I'm not saying that you can't build character. But we are 5 issues in, and we still haven't seen a Hulk. I know these comics are written for the trade now. You get your big payoff in issue 6.
Oh look, it's time.
But come on. I don't even know if this new Hulk is green or gray yet. Which matters. It doesn't seem like it would matter, but it matters.
Trick or treat!
Ah.
Check out my toy. Too slow.
I'm out of energy. Damn, he has a lot of health. Who am I supposed to be fighting, by the way? Oh, General Clerk. I'm not gonna get to there. So far, what I'm seeing from Vision is that there's no real reason to switch densities. You just stay in heavy density and win. His teleport in light density is completely broken, so that needs some work. I just hope he's not one of those characters that they're going to forget about. But they probably are. I know that they're going to be light on updates for the PC version now with the console versions coming out. At least for a little while. Which is unfortunate, because I don't plan on switching over to the console version. And not after I've bought everything I've bought for the PC. Well, I whiffed that. Alright, sweet, flipped. Alright, now that that boss fight's over, we can go back to discussing Hulk. I'm gonna read at least to issue 6. I don't know if I'm gonna be going any further. I really don't think so. Much as I love She-Hulk, much as I love Jen Walters, and Skip,
Of course I'll help you out. What are friends for?
I just don't see a reason to continue with this storyline.
How may I be of service?
Next up, let's get all these sold. Yes, please. Nope. 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 Next up after Hulk, Mighty Captain Marvel number 4.
Greetings, Avenger.
Randomly a blow-off issue. Like, this was the end of the storyline. Only 4 issues in. Not that I'm complaining. It had run its course. It was time to move on. But, just wasn't expecting it. Don't have a whole lot to say about this issue. It was good. We got to see why Captain Marvel's been... her power's been fluctuating. We got to see what the root cause is. So, it was interesting. Just surprising is all. IDW's Optimus Prime number 6. It was okay. I'm really kind of waffling on this series too.
Told me you might be showing up.
It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. This is kind of a going theme in comics right now. They're not bad. They're just average.
It is good to meet you, Agent. Thank you for your work in the field.
There was some neat G.I. Joe stuff. Optimus Prime got to be a Prime. But all told, it was a pretty boring issue. Did not read Patsy Walker Hellcat. Forgot to buy it. So that's gonna be, I'm gonna be reading that today. We go right on to Ultimates 2 number 6. Really good issue. We finally got the payoff of who Rozdov was. We got we got to see Galactus go back to being the Lifebringer. So that's not going away anytime soon. And we got to see some cool stuff with the new Universal characters that they brought in. Sort of where their powers come from and why they are able to do the things that they can do. Ultimates has been a really good ongoing, and I hope it continues to be an ongoing. I'll take any book that has America Chavez in it, though. Even her own very weird, very bizarre comic. Wonder Woman number 21. I continue to be confused by this comic.
Wise to utilize this.
Like, I get that there's a difference between the two storylines, and I get that they're supposed to be rhyming after a fashion, and they're finally coming to a head and meeting up. But there was a final reveal in this one that didn't make a whole lot of sense given what we know about the DC Greek pantheon. So they've got a lot of explaining to do in the next issue. Healing nanites. No, thank you. Okay. On to the Venom fight. And we're going to get to Venom and then call it a morning. Next up, X-Men Blue number 2. This one wasn't bad. This one was pretty good. We got to see more into the motives of Magneto, who was the big reveal at the end of issue 1. He's the one pulling the strings behind the young X-Men. Still getting to enjoy Jean Grey being the leader. We've got some drama with Iceman and his inhuman boyfriend Romeo, which I don't know if I missed something for a reason why they're not seeing eye to eye at the moment, but I may have to look into that further, get some back issues. And then there was a big reveal at the end of this one, just like the first one, that I'm not going to go into. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone if they're not reading it. But suffice to say, we've got some changes coming. Yes, please. I'll go with it. Okay. And then we had beyond X-Men Blue number 2, we've got X-Men Gold number 2, with the X-Men fighting the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, who are actually calling themselves the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. And Kitty Pryde brings up that fact, kind of teases him about it. Good issue. They're still stumping Old Man Logan, who I'm not a huge fan of, but we got to see what's going on behind the scenes of that team. It wasn't... All told, it wasn't a super memorable issue. I'm having a hard time actually coming up with the specifics of what happened outside of the superhero fight.
Recalibrating density. New levels of interface reached.
But yeah, we had another pretty average issue. And then one that I forgot to mention yesterday that I've been psyched about reading is another DC title, Batman the Shadow #1, written by Scott Snyder and art by Riley Rossmo. I am a huge Shadow fan. Anyone who knows me knows this. I love the character. I love pulp action heroes. And seeing the Shadow in the same comic as Batman has me super geeked. That being said, they're kind of playing them against each other. I don't know if that's a temporary thing or if this is going to be the whole comic. But we're getting to see a Shadow that's even darker than normal.
You forced my hand.
We're going to replace that one with that one. Cool. Sorry about that, folks. For some reason, my computer switched to desktop. Hang on one second. Okay, let's see if that fixes things. Come on, come on. I just want to get this Venom fight over with. Easily my least favorite battle in the first chapter. Alright. Onward to Venom. Oh, he did.
Catastrophic damage. Seek shelter immediately.
Man, that move hits hard. A big fan of that 10-ton punch. Let's see just for grins if phasing does as much damage. Nope. It does more. It doesn't brute, but that hits way harder.
My powers have grown by an order of magnitude.
Alright.
Prime outcome accomplished. Recalibrating density. New
I'm gaining
of
levels like an MFer. Alright, and with that return to the next waypoint, we're going to call it a morning. Thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and I will see you in the later times. Bye-bye.